Hi, I'm Kili, also known as Kelly.
And I'm Fili, also known as Alex.
Welcome to our corner of the Shire,
where we will show you how to bring Middle Earth
into your daily life to keep you
a happy hobbit. Hey Mom! So, you know how Kili's new book, The Wild Frontier, that you can find on Amazon, just came out? I was thinking that we could make some sort of surprise for her, like a Saruman cake or something.
I guess a good idea, but how are we going to keep her from finding out?
Well, she's working on her new book series Afterworld, which will hopefully be out this fall. And you know how she is when she's writing. She doesn't come out of her room.
The cat chased the rat around, the best writer ever! Around the cat. Ugh. Bad! This is gonna be a bestseller. Gonna make millions!
She doesn't ever leave.
So, you just have to be with me and help keep this whole Saruman thing a secret.
Oh my. My own family? Conspiring against me with Saruman? Oh, I gotta get to the bottom of this. I should start spying on them. But what do I wear? How do I disguise myself? I know. My loth hoodie! That'll do the trick. That way, even if she sees me, she won't know who I am, because, well, my hood will hide me. Here we go. Alright. Come on, Kili. Don't put your arm in the hood. Find the sleeve. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now this... Alright, this is getting a bit... Alright, here we go. Now she's never gonna know who I am, what I'm up to. I'm gonna find out the truth. Look out, Middle-earth. Here I come. As a matter of fact, I look so dang cool in my loth hoodie that even if she does recognize me, she'll be so shocked over my coolness that she won't do anything to stop me. Take that, Saruman. Crap. Ugh. It's alright, nobody saw you. You're still cool. If nobody saw you fall, you're still cool.
Welcome to this episode of Happy Hobbit. Today, you're going to learn how to make Saruman's secret surprise cake, which is best done as a surprise in secret, especially if you're trying to do it and, you know, hide it from your sister Kili. Now, what makes this cake a surprise, you ask? What makes it Saruman-y? Well, on the outside, it's white, like Saruman the White, but on the inside, it's black as a Nazgul, black as Mordor. So, what you're going to need: 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter, 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, plus a little bit more than that to dust with the pans with, 1 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, right in there, 1 cup of whole milk, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 3 large eggs, and some vanilla. To start off your Saruman cake, you're going to need to melt up all of your butter and mix it together with your milk and your water. Just put it in a small saucepan like this, and then just bring it to a simmer so it all mixes together. I'm going to put it about medium. That's just what I decided to work. Because it doesn't say that in the recipe. Extremely melted butter, per Happy Hobbit tradition. However, it's actually required. So maybe that's not tradition. That's plenty simmering for Saruman. Saruman's simmering secrets. So now that it's done simmering, you're going to add your granulated sugar and your cocoa powder. But first, you're going to put all of your little Saruman secret sauce of milk, water, and butter into this bowl. It's transferred into a nice big one because you're going to end up putting a lot of stuff in here. And then put cocoa powder and sugar. Mix all that up and then let it sit for about 5 minutes while it cools off before you get on to the next step of Saruman's secret surprise.
Alright, rule number 1 of spying. Start from really far away, then sneak up. I gotta go! This is amazing. With this hood, no one's ever gonna recognize me or see me, except the dog. Nice dog. Whoa there. Even the chickens don't recognize me. Stop it, stop it. I'm in a secret mission. No, you don't know me. You don't know who I am. I'm a spy! You've never seen me before in your life. See? It was all a big misunderstanding. Okay, maybe I lied. Hey! This hood's so big, there's room for both of us!
There's room for both of us in this hood, Kila.
Now it's time to add the eggs, and it's important to let it cool or else you're gonna get chocolate scrambled eggs, which I don't think is that appetizing. This one? Oh. Try not to make as much of a mess as I'm doing. Alright, then you got your eggs in there, got your little orc swimming in Saruman's brown pool, and then, with the eggs, you're going to add your vanilla, which is exactly 1 teaspoon. And I knew that. There we go. Just sweeten up Saruman's pool. He likes it dark, you know? Likes it real dark in there so no one can see him. I've heard it's because he likes the skinny dip, but that's just what I've heard. Once you've mixed in your cocoa powder and your vanilla into your mixture from the stove, just whisk it all together. So in here, I've already pre-mixed my flour, baking powder, soda, and salt, and you're supposed to whisk it all together when you do that. And then, once you've mixed up all this cocoa mixture and everything, you're gonna add the rest of these dry ingredients to the pot of Saruman's pool. And you don't want to super overmix this. Just do it until it's just combined. And it's alright if it's a little bit lumpy. But you don't want to stir up Saruman too much, he might get upset. Especially if you make too many tidal waves in his pool. I've already pre-greased and cocoa powdered my cake pans here, and the recipe calls for 8-inch cake pans. Now if you do use larger ones, all it's really going to do is make the cake thinner, which that means you'll probably want to bake it a little bit shorter because it's thinner.
House is within sight. All I have to do now is sneak past this guard dog. In fact, I don't even think it's a dog. Pretty sure it's a wolf. Does he notice my approach? He seems distracted. Or I'm just that stealthy. Made it past the first line of defense. Now, to see what Fili's up to.
You're going to take your pre-cocoa powder dusted pans and then just divide your whole pool of Saruman pool evenly between both of them. And, you know, again, it's alright if there's some lumps. So once your oven has been preheated to 325, you're going to put these in for about 35 minutes. But just remember to always keep an eye on things that are baking because you're just going to take it out after the time is done and toothpick comes out clean. but there can be a few moist crumbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Basically, a ranger from the north right now. Crap. If only I could see. Huh. Good, he didn't notice anything. Alright. Here we go, the moment of truth. I'll find out what you're up to, Fili. But it's worse than I thought.
What is that?
Way worse.
Fili, I can't believe this.
Kili, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, what am I doing in here?
You're not supposed to see any of this.
I'm not supposed to see that there's something you and Deese didn't count on. The fact that I am a pretty darn good spy. I'm surprised you even recognize me in this loth hoodie. You keep secrets from me, you think I don't know what's going on! I know exactly what's going on, and all I have to do is Saruman and what's on the counter.
Well, if you were any sort of a decent spy, you would have seen that I was making all this as a surprise for you. You don't get me anymore. This whole Saruman cake, I stole the recipe from him and now it's all mine. This is retaliation for when you and Dodo ate all the donuts. Yeah, now it's all mine, since you spied and ruined everything. All mine.
No.
Yes.
That was a miscommunication. It was a miscommunication.
Nope.
It was a miscommunication. I don't get any of this.
All mine. Well, sorry you feel that way, but you don't get anything. It's all mine. Just get out of here. Nobody likes you anyway. Here we go. Brilliant. So these have just come out of the oven, and I'm gonna let them cool for about 10 minutes before cutting them out and letting them cool out of the pan. But while that's happening, I'm gonna make the frosting. So what you'll need is 8 ounces of white chocolate, some vanilla, lot of butter, 3 sticks unsalted, and 2.5 cups of powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. To start with, you're gonna melt your white chocolate chips in the microwave by doing it in about 30-second intervals, just so you can keep an eye on it. And every time, after every 30 seconds, you want to stir it around a bit, just to make sure it doesn't overheat. So here it is all melted. This was probably about 3 30-second intervals with stirring in between. So now we're gonna let this cool a little bit and get started on the rest of the frosting. You're gonna beat your butter and your pinch of salt that you add to the butter separately before adding the white chocolate. And you're gonna do that for about 3 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. And do it on about medium speed will do. Once your butter's all mixed together and fluffy like that, you're gonna add in your white chocolate. This is the process that I like to call making Saruman's beard. Then mix it all up. Gradually add in your powdered sugar. Might need to scrape the bowl a bit. Then add your 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, which, as I always do, just kind of eyeball it. It's not gonna hurt if there's extra. Okay, there we go. I thought that. So if your frosting is a little bit too liquidy to frost with, like this one is, you can tell, just let it refrigerate up in the fridge for about like 15 minutes and then it should be spreadable. One trick to do is to dust off crumbs with a nice little brush like this. Makes it a lot easier for frosting because then the brown Saruman's don't get inside the frosting too much. There's some nice Saruman beard on there. Get started. It's also very helpful to have a frosting spatula thingy like this. Helps you frost much easier. And a trick with frosting too is to start from the middle and you'll work your way out. And this has been sitting in my refrigerator for probably almost an hour now. You don't need to do that much, but it certainly helps. This frosting makes a ton of frosting. So don't be shy about piling it on thick in the middle of your cake. You're gonna have a lot to spare. Now it's time for the second layer of Saruman's secret. Look at that. Oh man. This is a lot. Oh! Look at this beautiful Saruman secret surprise cake. Oh, it's gonna be great. So you can just take the knife like this, do little dabs in the air to make little ocean waves in the sea of Saruman of the cake. To top it all off, we're gonna dust it with a little bit of Mordor powder right here, otherwise known as cocoa powder. Oh, that's beautiful. That's kind of a lot in certain spots. Well, there you have it. Saruman's secret surprise cake, all done and beautiful. Just wait until you bite into it. I know I'm gonna enjoy it because, well, I'm just gonna eat it all. There's no Kili around. Kili! I see him look at it like right when you do that. What if it had really flown off? Oh, it would suck, too. For this episode, you will need...
No, for this recipe.
Shut up! Doesn't look very balanced.
You had it in a cup beforehand instead of doing it like a cave woman.
It looks ugly! Oh, dang it! Now I just made it ugly.
Yeah.
For this episode, you will need...
Recipe! Yeah!
Time.
Wait, I didn't say go.
Oh.
Said hang on.
You see him wearing pants?
No. You're not wearing pants,
That's what
that's
I
why.
meant. He always liked me better! Wait, why does Saruman like me? Was that you mean?
No, Fili's supposed to be mean and I'm supposed to be stupid, apparently. A chicken ran across the frame!
He doesn't like me, Ellie.
It's hers, Matilda! Wait, you should chase her.
I can write without my computer even being on. That's how good I am. But I don't know where this accent came from. If you could call it that.
It's just some spots in his beard.
Here, let me swirl it or something.
No! No, that'll make it way worse! This just looks like an accident.
This
That's
looks
fine.
stupid.
Looks fine.
Sucks.
It looks fine. Who cares what it looks like? What matters is what it tastes like.
Alright. Wait.
That was perfect. I just don't know if I so hard when you
No, it's fine.
to talk to me for me to not
It's
laugh.
fine. It works.
It was good. I'd rather just have a conversation.
I know.
The lines screw me up.
I
know, that's why I hate lines.
Improving's way easier.
It's much easier.
To start the frosting, you're gonna melt your white chocolate chips.
Taylor, just a minute. Just a minute, I'll get you something to drink. Just a minute. You're a good girl.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Taylor's sprawled out of her bed.
Hi. He wants a lock hoodie.
Yes, he does!
They should make them for dogs.
Gigi can be a super dog!
Okay. I can't turn it off. I don't have any more arms.
I need to know everything. So you need butter, cocoa powder, milk. Oh.
I'm turning it off and on with my chin.
So welcome to some Happy Hobbit. You want to Saruman's secrets for Once all your ingredients are in Saruman's black, dark, brown pool.
Okay, you need to say that quicker. You've already gone off about that.
I don't know if we're gonna use it. Okay.
You can see that Team Lori keep calling Mary the chauffeur.
Good! I wanted. You can reply.
We're sure Taylor's in the background.
I can see that little head.
Taylor's paparazzi!
I got it.
Great, now he gets another credit.
No! Oh my god! Kind of scares me what the lumps in Saruman's brown pool is. This just sounds so appetizing, doesn't it? It really smells like it though. So whatever they are, they smell good.
We're the most mature dwarves you'll ever meet.
Duh. There's a reason we get famous for screaming. Oh, there you go. Just a second.
Come go swim in the pool, kids.
Oh, look at him.
Sorry, that was a
Don't
rude
talk
reference.
about that with this brown box. I mean bowl.
You need something different to stir it with.
Hey. It didn't say to whisk. Just kidding.
It's not gonna come out.
Maybe. Saruman's likes to hide. Apparently.
It's a confession. I could see the magazine a little bit.
They don't know we don't make these up.
I mean,
We'll taste.
you really want any excuse you can to taste Saruman's beard.
Yeah.
Even if he honestly was attractive, I don't think beard tasting would be a thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to do you want to chew on Thorin's beard? All that
orc?
sweat and leftover food and stuff in it?
I feel like it'd be some sort of
Yes, orc
romantic
blood.
mating dance.
They
or
don't have
something.
beards.
If they did, they would. That's me by Toby.
It's probably a dwarf insult. You bit my beard? I'll kill you.
Come on. However, it's actually required, so maybe that's not tradition.
Yeah, this is the one time that we should have actually had melted butter.
You're not here.